Sacramento. I'm
Bless you, Holly. I hope all is well. I hope you are well, Miss Holly. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey on, just from Miss Holly. Hi, Miss Holly. Much love to you and yours. Much love, much love. We are doing better and great as always. We are dealing with um a row, aka h.o.e. Today, uh Ms. Chronic, listen, you could never be an HOE. I'm just saying. You don't have that type of charge on your record. So be calling you an HOE is like saying my computer's white when it's black. Just saying. No, you're fine, Miss Holly. Miss Holly, you're always good. I don't mind you being here. You're always good. Much love. You're always welcome here, Miss Holly. Always. Sorry, I got some bullshit in the back. Always. Fruitcake always be popping. And now she's trying to say what's mine ain't mine. Like, how the fuck does that work, dude? And then she's trying to say shit was done years ago. Bro, how the fuck is that even plausible? Like, feeble minded. I have a premiere going as well. So I'm doing a live as there is a premiere. Like, motherfucker, there is no fucking denying these kids. None. No fucking denying these kids. These kids are all legally mine and came from my loin. Yes, bro. Suck my fucking dick. There you go. All right. This dumb hoe is saying that these children, hold up, that these children are not mine. Motherfucker, I can't deny them if I wanted to. I cannot deny a fucking one of these kids if I wanted to. Motherfucker, each and every one of these kids are mine. All four of them are mine. She is a fruitcake and a meth. And yeah, well, her meth ain't meth in the day. All four of these kids are mine. Every fucking one of them. Nah, well, the one in the red, she looks like she's enjoying a little bit. Doesn't like the hype behind her. The one in the maroon, yeah, that's always her face. Even when that's her happy face. One in the pink, that's her happy face. And the one in the um tie-dye shirt, yo, he is daddy's child. We don't care. We put on smiles all the time. They are. They're well taken care of. Thank you. I, me and my mama do up. Me and my old lady, my mama and her old lady do our best to take care of these four. Thank you. So, lack of better words, bitch, quit popping. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. Yes, you hoe paid hoe. It's gonna backfire, she says. Yep, sure. Yo, I don't mean to laugh, but that's fucking great. I don't mean to laugh, but that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. But apparently my kids aren't taken care of. Just saying. And I like receipts. Yeah, so do I. But listen, here it is. Okay. She's saying my sister's brother is in some type of office around town. Dumb bitch. My sister's brother are my brothers. My other sister's brothers are my brothers. You dumb fuck. Are you crazy? Or just your meth ain't messing right? You want to sit here and down my house? Bitch, look at the squalor you live in. The fuck? Bro. And then you gonna talk shit on my wife? Bruh. Listen. I have no control over what happens next. What? Uh, and oh, I'm on the wrong fucking channel, bro. That ain't gonna go through. That ain't gonna go through. It never do. She got all my shit blocked. No worries. Go ahead. Bring a packet. Bring the police, you dumb cunt. Because guess what? I don't care. Hey, Nicolino, welcome. Um, how you doing? Um, I know we usually don't talk, but hi, welcome. Thank you for popping in. I don't know what happened. She don't I don't you need a link to her channel itself. I can do that for you. I have no qualms with that whatsoever. Um, at all. Period. Um, not a problem. I got you right now. Uh, not a problem. Ah, double clicking gamer mouse is not a good idea. Here you go. Here's a link right to her shit. I got you. Not a problem. Just be careful, Nick. Please and thank you. She's popping off on some shit she don't know about, and I don't know what happened, but something ain't right. Just so you know. But there you go. Not a problem. Just be careful. Her meth ain't methin'. The link is here. Link is here. Link is here. Link is here. Innocent, conic, lips. Anyone want it? Take it. All day. How you doing, Trig? What's up, honey? Nick. Hi. How you doing? No, but respect. I already been on the wrong side of you once. I'm good. I'm good. I've already been on the wrong side of Nick. I'm all right. Hold on. What up, lip?
Can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
you can! Oh my god, okay. It works. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've already been on the wrong side of Nicolino once this year. I don't need I don't need it again.
Well, Nick is freaking. She comes in peace. I love her to death. She.
No, no, I'm just saying. Listen,
Okay.
listen. It's pretty sad when I don't fucks with her and she don't fucks with me, and then somehow she does her homework enough to get my actual fucking.
Right.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it.
It's
Hold up,
pretty
wait.
bad today. She has not.
Gets my actual line and calls and yells at me. That's when you know there's a problem.
Good. I'm glad.
But no, 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 I ain't made that same mistake twice,
Yeah,
and I ain't doing
can
it ever again.
somebody get? Can somebody like get her to figure out how to put out a link
For what?
to her stream to like her stream, her live? Dog. The dog's the door's wide open. Come
Who?
on. Good doggies.
She
Yeah.
won't. She'll email it. She won't fucking give it. She won't drop it in chat. She'll email
Right.
it.
So somebody work on that.
She won't drop a link
There's
at
gotta be
all.
batteries over there, but I don't know. Up on top of the shelf, maybe.
Sorry, I got bitch bag playing.
All right, I'm teaching one of the girls how to weed whack. She likes it. I guess.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Because
it's a dress.
listen,
She's
listen. I'm
dedicated
gonna say this.
her
I'm gonna say this
life.
one last fucking
Don't
time.
stream her
One
channel.
last motherfucking time. Okay. One last time, I'm gonna fucking say this. You do not dye your kids' hair if they have lice, because it makes it 30 times fucking harder to get rid of them.
And you don't dye your hair if you're gonna go take a drug test, because it doesn't do anything. Neither does lice treatment, lady. And when you're ordered to take a drug test, you're ordered to go straight to the office that's hooked to the facility. You don't have time to go home and dye your hair for hours, put treatment in it for hours. No. Stop making shit up, lady. You sound
Okay.
insane.
Oh shit! I hit a button. Okay, so this is yes, that there. My new kitten got me, and I like to pick at it and rub it because it's itchy. That's why it looks worse than what it is. I'm an idiot, but no. So I'm gonna say this one last again. My kids go to public school. Every kid that goes to public school winds up with lice numerous times throughout their fucking childhood because other children have it and they don't know how to keep their heads away from the other kids.
Sometimes it is a whole school issue. Wow. Oh Thank God. You, brainworms. Did you try reading down chat? Or was Cora? Cora did it.
No, Cora didn't do it. Leave her alone.
You know what you should have done is painted it white. So right now, no, it's fine. Right now, paint it white first, and then the orange will stick out better, okay? It took me 3 hours. No, because I went and did it on top of that. Still 3 hours. I don't even know if this is the right white you guys should be using. But
here's your thing. I can't find the diapers.
Diapers are on the floor in my room, honey.
Clips. Really, Clips? Clips, you're a bad one. Clips, why you snitching?
He's saying clips.
Clips, why you snip it? Why you snitching, Clips? Clips, that's a no-no. And we liked you at one point.
I'm gonna go pull
Clips,
over.
to my moderators, Clips is to be perma. Because Clips is over there bitch snitching.
I'm gonna look though. What the fuck is this lady?
Sorry, Clips is to be perma banned.
So are you actually going to stream her so I can address a couple things?
Oh, you want me to stream her?
Yeah, dude. I need you to stream.
Well, she's popping off now, so.
Oh, Nick's in there. Okay.
Nick's over there right now.
For 9 fucking months.
Here we
And now there's a fucking dead woman. Because of it, Nick.
Oh, Cleeps? Okay. Are you Karen? Who's Karen? Are you Karen
I took it off screen. I took it off screen. But it's playing.
Well, I'm gonna have to turn mine off. We'll just listen to it like this for a minute.
Behavior that you find appealing?
What? Sorry, I'm busy. Looking the paint stuff.
Chilling.
Yeah, and hey, did you know your son supposedly attacked you and tried to rape you?
Thanks, there.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want to know, Nick?
Hold on, that's another thing.
Let me just skip to the bottom.
That's another thing. How dare her say that I accused my son of fucking raping me and breaking my arms? No, me and my son got into a physical fight over his phone, you dumb bitch. What the fuck's that got to do with rape? You better watch what you're fucking saying. And I'm not fucking kidding at this point. You have opened your mouth way too fucking much, and you have said some nasty ass, raunchy, criminal fucking shit. If you were a little bit mad yesterday because the cops showed up, wait until I call them, bitch. Wait. This shit is nasty, fucking disgusting. The shit that you think of in your head is all what you think of. It's all day long is fucking kids being touched, kids being molested, and kids being raped. Why? Why can't you get that shit out of your fucking head for one day? Don't think about my kids in a sexual fucking way again, you dumb whore. Okay.
Start talking about what the fuck you want to know.
Feel better?
A little bit. Shy, Nick.
And I didn't kill nobody. I didn't call no facility. I didn't even know who the fuck you're talking about.
Relax. Let her speak.
What's the matter, Nick? There's a dead fucking woman. Because fucking fish face thought it would be fucking funny to call and get me fired for no other fucking reason besides she's an ugly fucking unwanted parasite that nobody wants to fucking bother with. That's not my problem.
All right. Let's calm yourself. Your babies are right there. Calm yourself.
And that's just the tip of
the
fucking iceberg. You know what the fuck she's been doing.
I didn't address
You don't miss a fucking trick on this fucking platform, and you're gonna say you're trying to understand what the problem is?
called anybody. Not in my house anyway.
I'm a little fucking disappointed here, honestly, Nick.
Your
I gave you
accusations.
credit
Yo,
for
they're
being
saying Nick's
much
only over
more
there because he has a
intelligent
guilty
than what you're
conscience.
displaying
Yeah, I
right
see
fucking
that.
now.
I'm watching
And I
that shit.
definitely was under the impression that
Oh, I put her
you
down
didn't
at the
think I was
lower
a
end of my
fucking
screen
dumb.
because I don't want her face up here.
Now, you want to have this
Oh,
conversation?
I can't
Let's
read
But I
that.
got her.
escalate it to
I
the
got her
level
playing.
we both know we're fucking one.
Okay.
You're
How
on
about that,
what?
Nick?
Drugs? We already knew this.
Who the fuck DD?
Oh,
Another new player? She might.
Guilty? What? What are you talking about, guilty? She's only here because she's got a guilty conscience. I haven't done anything. Not that I know of, you haven't done anything to me, but it looks like that's about to change. I truly don't know what happened.
Ro can't even, baby. Ro can't even tell anybody why she's mad at me.
Look,
She can't because there's
I know you
nothing.
don't have a job anymore.
She says I'm
no.
always.
I know your daughter's getting
I
older.
wouldn't need
She
to
don't
talk
spend a
all
lot
this
of time
shit.
at the house.
We're running my name
But
into
are
the
you
ground.
that fucking bored
Yeah, but listen, it ain't
that
even
instead of
that.
having a straight
It's
up
not even that.
conversation,
We're not
you go
accusing her of
pistol it?
anything other than what she's actually doing. That
Just
we
like
can.
that.
It's not even that though. Dummy.
Where does this make sense?
And here she is bringing up
Where does this make
Nicolina's daughter.
sense?
All right, kids are all on the winter thing. Like I'm just fucking up. That's what just brought me on. That's will be out in a minute. Ignore her. Just do it.
Because I have been sub to Rose. Nicolina, I'll say it one more time.
Where's
You have
Rosie?
never, that
Does
I'm
she have
aware of,
more information to tell you?
disrespected me or
She's all
spoke
ran it all
outside of your face about me.
5 other different
But
ways. Oh,
you're
hey,
insulting
got
the
a pause,
shit
Brandon.
out of my fucking intelligence right now.
The fuck off my channel.
We both know. Not a motherfucking thing goes by that Lips does that you and your little cronies don't observe.
Don't fucking come back.
Do you
The
want to
fuck off my shit.
continue a productive conversation, or are we going to play the like dumb blonde fucking game for 3 hours?
The fuck?
Well, you ain't got to leave if you're going to have the conversation. Then
Hello?
We got Grandpa. He's coming.
On the panel.
Yeah, you're up.
What's
I
up?
don't know. I truly do not know what happened really between her and Lips. Very, very vague information because
Don't talk about it. I don't need to.
to me, Ro is a nobody, but
We got
she
inside
seems.
information.
I just wanted to try to mediate between these two because she's making insane claims.
Right.
That's what
I don't understand what happened.
it all we don't know.
Lady Hypoxia is in there. Nick,
She's saying that a woman's dead because somebody lost their job. She's. I don't fucking know what's happening.
I didn't even know she had a job, and I wouldn't know where to call or who to call. So this is her thing: is allegedly she got fired because she's saying that somebody called her job. Somebody, I guess, said they called their job. I don't remember who it was. I don't even care. And then
who died?
Okay, so I guess she was taking care of some old lady. She talks about one old lady though. So okay, now she's saying that because she can't take care of this old lady, that yesterday she was put in the ICU because of me. Well, okay, whatever. So then now today she's saying that somebody called there yesterday or today and created a bunch of drama, and now the lady's dead. How does that even happen? A phone call can't have somebody.
But listen, everything was fine. Everything was good. And then it went to 12
We've
hours
already called the
after.
truth over this.
Yeah, we went to 12 hours after she was up on one of my panels where everything was fine and dandy. Then I get up on the next day and she's lost her fucking marbles.
Is she on drugs?
Yeah.
She's got a friend getting ready. Her name is Anna something. She was in chat getting ready to come over right now and asked her, "Do you need anything?"
Yeah.
I just wanted to try to help you two figure out whatever the fuck the problem is because I know that you guys have some issues, but I don't know because I don't ask you because I'm not getting involved. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
Correct.
But yesterday I happened upon her live stream yesterday and I was sitting outside listening and I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Well, right now.
And then the cops show up, and she's
It's lip.
Yeah, well, listen, hold on.
yeah.
Right now, I don't know who the hell it is, but apparently now you, Nicolina, have been placed in the category of accessory for helping lip steal children. Congratulations.
There's Lisa.
Am I going to be charged? Am I going to be charged under the RICO Act?
Maybe. I don't know. Diddy. I don't know. You might be the next P Diddy, if all we know.
Yeah, so like, but for her to actually say these things all the time, she's thinking these things, Nick, and that's what is absolutely disgusting on her part. She's constantly always thinking about somebody's minor. Like she's saying that
Yeah.
me and my son got into that fight or whatever, and he put all those bruises on me. That he broke my arms and was raping me. Like
Yeah,
what?
I heard that yesterday, and that's when I messaged you going, "What in the fuck?"
Yeah, it's fucking just blows my mind. Really, it really
But I
does.
think Rosie's absolutely latching onto her to manipulate her
Yeah.
to push her bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. She's taking advantage of a mentally ill lady, clearly.
Yeah.
And she's using her for her own hate. Like, this lady doesn't have anything against me other than all the shit she's being fed by another person. That's why she's mad. That's it.
This is just bizarre. I'm looking at her.
Hyper
She
focused.
doesn't look healthy.
No.
She looks like she's on meth. The way she talks in circles, the things that she says does not make any sense. And then just asking her a simple question, like I wanted to know her affiliation with the Outlaw Motorcycle Club.
Apparently,
I think that's a fair question if you're going to threaten people with them, because that's not how any motorcycle club works. They don't ever get involved in civilian disagreements, especially a 1% club.
yep. But
And
apparently,
she's like, I know what you're affiliated with. It's my husband's affiliation, not mine. I'm just an old lady.
Listen, apparently she says she's patched. So, and I know some people that ride in actual gangs and biker gangs and whatnot. And I asked some questions, and they said the only way she can be patched is if she's owned by the whole club. And then she turned around and rebutted it fucking 2 hours later on the same fucking live.
Well, the thing is, okay, so Michigan is pretty much outlaw territory. So M57, which kind of splits the state, they have the northern part of the state, and then ICMC has the bottom part of the state. That's who my husband's affiliated with.
Okay.
And then Detroit proper is Highwaymen. Now, Hell's Angels have come into Michigan in the Cassopolis area. It's really close to Cassopolis. It's right inside of Michigan near Indiana border, because that was a way to antagonize the Outlaws, the ICMC, because they are trying to move into this territory. So anyway, she doesn't have a fucking clue what she's talking about. And she would be laughed at by any fucking biker gang and any MC, because they're not going to get involved with YouTube shit. They're not even going to get involved in civilian real life shit. They can't take that heat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to get in trouble for fucking bullshit drama that has nothing to do with them. So that's why I was really interested in knowing more about her affiliation with them. So, but I got yelled at. So I told her I wanted to help maybe mediate between her and Lips, and she is not having it.
Oh yeah, they're talking big shit over there about you and the Lips right now.
I don't care.
And
I've got
Lady
so many communities that
Hypoxia,
talk shit. I don't care.
right? But no, I'm saying Lady Hypoxia has nothing nice to say about you. I don't know why. You're a decent person. You stay in your own lane. Like, that's how it is. That's how we all were. We all in our own damn lanes until she went and fell on her fucking head or something. And now she's bringing groups of people that usually don't mess with each other all in one place. Like, we all have this big fucking secret going on.
I was accused of trafficking my daughter early this morning, so you know
It's
how
all
it
right.
goes on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
They threatened to call CPS on me this week twice.
Awesome.
I'm still waiting for them to show up. So I don't care.
But listen, it's all right. Now they're going. Listen, they already said all 4 of my kids aren't mine, and that they're trafficked kids that I stole. So.
Oh my God. Wow.
I mean,
All right. Well, I don't think I'll ever be able to help this situation, Lips.
Nope.
Yeah.
She's got some severe mental issues, drug issues, it looks like. She doesn't even look healthy. Like, if you look at her skin, she's almost 60 acting this way.
You see those tattoos on her, how they're peeling like scales, like a snake? It's pretty bad. You'll see him when she runs.
All right, I'm going to bounce down. I'm going to get off here and get it back in the chat. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I wanted to try and mediate, but there's no mediating with the unhinged.
Yeah, Cher from Voices Behind the Wall last week was going to try to do that because she kind of thought that Ro could be cool minus the shit that she says. And Ro, I was like, yeah, I'll give you all weekend. And Ro was like, fuck you, I ain't having no part of that. So it's clearly her.
Definitely.
And this is the second person she's accused me of killing.
Yep.
Nana's Angels was another one.
Oh yeah, but listen.
Who it was that was doing that.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, here's the thing. Other than hi everyone, welcome in. Here's the thing. I can't listen. I can't even go on vacation with my fucking kids and my parents. Okay, without some fucking douchebag telling her, "Oh, Andrew went and revisited the site where he put Summer." Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I ain't never been to that fucking town, let alone that state park in my life up until when I went on vacation there. You're fucking kidding me, right?
You do.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
How do you go incognito on your phone, dude?
Yeah, you go incognito. I'm sitting here.
Oh wait, it's right here, duh. I just slide it over. It's funny that people.
I ain't got to block, lady bitch. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Now I'm fucking heated. You went crying to Nicolina?
What's she doing? There's Rosie. No, I mean, I have her blocked on my channel. I just got here and I didn't block anybody. Yeah, she went crying to Nick, and Nick blamed me for blocking her last night, and it definitely wasn't me. I have that bitch blocked. Doesn't matter. When you're a mod, you can see everybody, Rosie. You know this.
Well,
Mom.
She thinks I can't see her, too. It's fucking
yeah. But, hi, everyone. Jody Sue, what's going on? What's happening? I just playing old clips and shit, so.
Hey, Beverly. Hey, Jody Sue. Kiss my ass.
Hey, leave it alone.
She wants to fucking talk shit, man.
I know she does, but we ain't got time for her right now. Leave her be. She ain't said nothing negative.
Yeah. She's got me blocked anyway.
She wants to do negative, let her do it later on. We're dealing with this hoe right now.
Yeah, I met you because of Nick. No.
You did?
No, I'm reading Rosie's comment.
Oh.
No, Jody Sue, you need to stop inputting or inserting my name wherever you think it needs to be inserted to fit your benefit.
Yeah.
You yourself. I don't have anything to do with that case at all. You can stop.
No, this bitch got no life. She's got no life. She's running her mouth about shit that's going to get her really fucking hurt. And
just sit around in their backyards and shit.
She don't care. And she honestly thinks that's because a lot of us choose the life we have now. She seems to forget we had lives before this.
Later, Beverly.
Okay? And it's not the shit we got caught for you need to worry about. It's the shit we got away with you need to worry about.
Facts.
Because guess what? The only time I got caught for shit is when I felt like getting caught and I needed a vacation.
Yeah, I wish I could respond to have that cop. Oh, yeah, and Ro, you are wrong. You told me, Derek, to call you wrong or say that, whatever. You are. You are very wrong. And if that breaks your little heart.
Hey, Ro, why don't you stop running your mouth on your live and come to mine? How about that?
Nothing you've said is correct yet. And those accusations are pretty nasty. Nicolene is desperate for attention. I think you wanting hugs all the time, Lady Boom, is desperate for attention. It's a little weird. Boys don't do that.
I do it.
Hey, no, you cannot have that either. Holy crap. Just, you know. I will, I guess. Couldn't you go hang out with Grandpa?
I just did.
No.
Oh yeah, we gonna have a nice big circle jerk over here, you dumb bitch, and you're not invited.
No, no more water.
Yeah, but listen, we're gonna leave Jody Sue alone today. I have no qualms with her at this second because I have been watching.
Around other than to be nosy. She talks so much shit about you, accuses you of so much stuff.
Yup.
It's the only reason why
Say my name, say my name. Sorry, I got her playing in my ear. I'll deal with the headache today. I was on the other channel, no notifications for this one. Oh, that's because I got a premiere going. That's why.
Hi, Jer.
That's why there was no notifications. I got a premiere going right here.
Oh, yeah. I have to paint a car and make it a General Lee for my son. He loves General Lee. What, baby? No, no water. Go hang out with Grandpa. Grandpa's here to say hi. Oh, man, don't say that. So funny. She said, "Oh, man," because I put her down, but it was funny. Yeah, this white covers this a lot more better. It's because she doesn't shower or brush her mouth, in the mornings or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
listen, I spent my whole life not brushing my teeth. That's why they're as fat as they are. Not to mention, I don't have it.
That's fine, but she's also got we're talking about the shit coming out of her mouth.
Oh, but listen. Here's the thing. But here's the thing, all right? Here's the thing. I don't even have insurance right now to go to the fucking goddamn dentist to get them fixed. So, fuck you.
Yeah, but that's, a different story. When I get mad at you, I'm talking about your teeth. Until then.
Well, I'm just saying. I'll put my own shit out there. I don't care.
Until then, we talk about Rose teeth.
Lips, you're crying?
I guess. I don't know. I can't even hear her.
Shut up! Lips is crying.
Why is Lips crying? Because she just got dunked on. Bro, you better leave me alone. Leave me alone, lady. You're going to make me cry.
But at least, I admit what I did wrong with my lifetime. I tell everybody anyway. I don't give a fuck.
I'm the one who came out with my record, too.
I'll fucking say it. I never brushed my teeth growing up like my mama told me to. And I fucking wound up with rotted teeth by the time I was 35.
Hey, Bentley, you hear that? Dude don't brush his teeth, and he had rotted teeth by the time.
Well, here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the fucking thing right now. I don't know if it's playing for everybody else, but.
I can't hear her.
Good.
No. We might have to take all the paint off of this and redo this.
Hey, Andrew, why don't you come there? Bitch got me fucking blocked.
You have to wait.
All my accounts are fucking blocked.
I know, but
really?
I want to at least see the holes.
Yeah, well, do that.
Did you even take off the things?
What thing?
My brake button.
I have to switch my paint.
What are you talking about, bud? I'm just painting, dude.
I know, the chunk.
Oh, no.
You gotta get off the leftover paint.
Yeah, I know, I just said that, and you're like, but it's been 4 hours. Yeah, see, we're painting on top of wet paint. Ouch, and it's not gonna work out so well. My gosh, let's soak this in some water. Grow up and take care of your kids, Lip. Really? Because I'm not here painting with them right now? Are you joking right now? Their grandfather is here hanging out with them on the porch on top of me painting with my son. What else do you want me to do? I just changed the poopy diaper. I mean, I could have left her in it. Shit. We just went out and weed whacked with one of the other kids. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want these kids to do that they're not doing? Please tell me.
She's doing it for me.
This is fucking stupid.
Did you hear that? I'm doing it for you.
Hey, J-Law, do me a favor. J Law, do me a favor. Do me a favor, J Law. Can you do me a favor? A big one? Suck my fucking dick. Oh, you already blocked over there? Good. Now
You're
you're
most.
gonna get fucked up because you're blocked here now too.
That caught me off guard.
Fuck around, find out, bitch.
Mine says, "Oops, something went wrong." It looks like.
Yeah, I did that. Don't worry about it. It'll sit there. There it goes. Because now she's fucking perma blocked on everything. Who else we got?
Sorry about that, J Law,
Hello?
dummy. Where's your
Hello?
kid? Or you
Shut up,
weren't
Lip.
privileged enough to freaking have one.
Hello?
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk or do I just have to hop you down?
No, am I talking? Yeah,
Not
I'm talking.
you.
Oh, can I get a beer? Oh,
Dumbass. No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna bop you down then. You don't want to talk.
who was it?
Yeah, JSB apparently.
Oh God, she come up here and run her mouth.
I don't know, but we ain't talking about her, so
We ain't got time for that today.
I ain't got
Grandpa,
time for it any day. I mean, she ain't. Listen, I don't care what she does on her end. She does what she does. She ain't. Right
Yeah,
now,
go
what we are
to
doing,
bar.
we're dealing with this bullshit.
Go
She
back
ain't put us in no place where we needed to be worried or nothing about what she's saying. So she can
to
go and have fun on her end, say what she got to say, do what she does. I mean, I got no problem with it. She does what she does. It is what it is.
Judy Sue.
I mean, it ain't. She
Oh,
ain't meant to. Oh my fuck, bro.
all right, now this one.
Hello.
We hear you.
No, Bentley, he's not
Hey,
talking.
yo,
Hey. All right, Lip. Shut up a minute. What's up, JSB?
not much. I'm not here to disrupt. I had a question real quick if you have a second.
All right. What's up?
Um, and care to answer, you don't have to, obviously.
Okay. What's going on? Talk to me.
I'm just trying to put some other pieces together, and, because of all the dates and the weird
Mhm.
lies and everything they wanted to do around all of us, including you all and Hunter and Jose and all that.
Mhm.
I was just wondering, so I could get it direct from you. Do you remember the exact day that you all pulled into town?
That
And
would have
it's
been
got nothing to
the.
do with you all. It's me trying to put stuff together for
Oh
other
no,
people.
no, that's fine. I believe it was the 18th we rolled up of September of 2020.
Okay. All right. Do you, by chance, and I know Allie's gone and, all, and, but really it's, and I don't want to reach out to Hunter or anybody else to get the answers, but did she ever maybe tell you why I know she explained it here online, but there were things in that, but do you know why she called the cops? What had actually transpired to where she was trying to get the kids back and Candace wouldn't let her and had threatened her with a
Uh,
gun on the
I
29th?
no, I was never told any detail.
Hmm. Yeah, I was just wondering because that featured some other things, there and many trips of all people coming and going, you know,
Yeah.
and
No,
strange
I don't.
things.
I don't really
So,
know much about that day, other than I was told a few days after the incident.
yeah, I think the call in was like what 9:29:20,
Something like that. Like
but
I said, I'm not really sure.
and see, I know like what we were told and other things that were occurring and all this around those times, but um, and what's been said here online, but I'm just trying to sort of.
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, it's been long enough. Something has to be done.
I think it's going to be.
I hope so because this is getting monotonous. I can't even take a family trip to further north of New York without somebody accusing me of that. Of that's where I put hiding Summer's body there, and that pisses me off.
It doesn't make sense, does it? That they've
No.
always done that to you all. I mean, y'all weren't even here. You all were long gone.
Yep, I was sitting at home babysitting my niece and my nephews, and hanging out with my own kids. Like,
Hey, man, it's like even those of us who have been said to. I mean, look what they do to the rest of us, man. We can't even go outside of our doors,
oh
Heck,
yeah,
can't even sit here at the house without terror. So, you know. But, yeah, I was just wondering. You said it was what date that you all pulled in, you thought?
It was the 18th of September of 2020.
So it wasn't long after Allie and had to call the cops on
I
Candace.
think that was before. I'm not sure because Candace and Grandis were the two that brought Allison to where I was positioned.
Yeah.
Innocent, thank you.
So,
I
oh
wish we had
shit.
contact somehow, Innocent.
So,
But yeah,
because hers have been on what? August, August 29th. You all pulled in, did you say September?
yep. The weekend of Bristol.
Yeah. The fall, like going into the fall late races. Was it the dirt or the track race?
I think it was actually the track race. It was the one that
Gotta
it
take
was
a
one
boat
that
from
got suspended
3 miles.
from earlier that
Can't
year
get
because of COVID.
a boat.
It was a
Oh,
movie race.
yeah. I don't know. I don't keep up the races much anymore. The places went to hell in a handbasket. I
Yep.
don't even know what they're thinking. Uh, I don't know. I'm just trying to put things together, and it doesn't have anything to do with you or Hunter or anything like that. I'm trying to put dates together for other things and other receipts and stuff we know and for other things in there.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's fine.
Hey, Rosie, it kind of sounds like your
If you
guy.
want, darling, my email is in my about section on my page. You can always
She's
email
got
me if you got
Messenger
more
too.
questions. Okay.
all right. Yeah, I try not to email around here because you know how that goes and
That's
the
why I said
hacking. And,
Messenger.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I got my shit triple locked. I mean, nobody can get in without a pin from my phone and a pin from my wife's phone. So
bro, they're always in my crap. And then on top of
Yeah,
that,
she doesn't mean
they,
looking at yours. There's like people hack, people send links, people do all kinds of
yeah,
crazy.
people are fucking assholes these days.
Yeah, it's gross.
and you know how they are about like showing the receipts. And I mean, look, you know how many fake emails like they've played with, like put up saying it was for me, knowing it wasn't, and had crime stories obsessed doing that, and
But can I
AB,
one thing?
John, and everybody else. It's old, so the less methods I can give it, and then like where they hear you say that, and
It's
somebody out
been
there next
proven.
week will be like, look, here's this email between Hiltz and JSP.
It's been
You
proven
know.
that on Messenger, because you know how you can change anybody's name, you can make a nickname. It's been
Yep.
proven on Messenger that Squaw was changing Linda's name and I think her name TT's name to other people,
Yeah.
and Linda
Give me
just
1
happened
second. I gotta
to get
use the
a
restroom.
screenshot of her name being changed. I forget. I think it might have even been to TT's name if I remember right. So she could make the screenshots look like they were from another person when they weren't. We got proof of it.
I mean, well,
You know what I mean? So just be careful, like Jody's saying.
you know.
Yep.
They do all kinds of things to all of us, including clipping our videos, especially
Yep.
where like some of us,
The
you
shit
wear the
crystal
same
ball
thing
yesterday
twice, and they
was
clip
full of.
videos, put them together, make it look like you're saying shit. They do all kinds of things.
Yep.
Right, Lips?
I didn't do that. The only clip
Nope.
I have is off your Facebook.
No, I'm not saying you
And
did.
okay.
You did
Yeah.
enough in
I
your
was
own
gonna say
right.
because I try not to do that. Yeah. No. It's 100% true. I've seen it myself. I have proof of it myself. I've seen it hurt many people in real life. There's real
Mm.
court dates going on, right, or court cases right now going on with these people because of it. And it's hurting real jobs. It's hurting kids. It's
Oh, you mean kids that are targeted with
yeah.
abusers and creators and
That's
hurt
why I gave you
and
that. Yeah.
threatened and mothers of them threatened?
That's why I gave you what I gave you because I don't agree with it anymore
Oh,
either. Not that
Oh,
but then you threaten to go after my kids and me again, yeah, with our
no,
abuser. You mean that?
that's where
yeah.
you're being wrong
But
with
no,
me.
apparently Roe's gonna send police and CPS because
That
my
girl is a
kids
hot
are
The
mess.
only comment I ever made about that
Somebody
was
needs to do something with Ro. I warned y'all about her when she had 2 subs.
uh
Like,
she
huh.
when I wouldn't advertise her, she was threatening Lawson. She was stalking his family, his grandbabies, everything else. I warned y'all about that crazy hoe. Now she's been built
well,
up by sharing her belt. Look, I'm telling you, Ro needs. She needs to
well,
not
you're
be on
being
YouTube.
That's what happened is we brought her over here 9 months ago, well, probably 10 months ago now, and we
Yup.
addressed one of her videos about her making nasty allegations about Hunter and Summer.
Yup.
And ever since then, her channel blew right the fuck up. It's been, you know what I mean?
She's
She
been
got,
piggybacking off of all of us since we
yes.
helped her out.
Well,
And
now
then
that
She does.
well,
She
now
should
I
have
think,
never been advertised by anyone.
no,
She was obviously from the first video out the gates. When I found her, like she should have. The only thing she should have ever been done was reported continually to the police, and I did. I turned her in for what she
that's
was
what I'm
threatened
talking
with
about. Is her
lawsuit,
first video.
and
Yep. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
did. I called police and I messaged and I called Lawson and everybody else because of what she was threatening and what she was saying she knew about his family and stalking them. The first video out of the gate. So I'm sure police eyes are on her and have been on her. You
yeah,
don't threaten sheriff's family like that and
well,
get by
listen.
with it.
So I don't know if you noticed. Okay, I put up pictures of my vacation with the kids and everybody. Right? She's saying that the 4 kids up there are not mine and my wife's, and that we stole them, and that we trafficked that the kids were trafficked to us to take care of. Well, jokes on fucking her because I'm on 3 out of the 4th birth certificate, and my wife's on 2 out of the 4th birth certificate. So
Bro, people like that and ain't worth responding to. I mean, they always want, like, they're always coming up with Looney Tune stuff, man. You
no,
know?
no. She's threatening to call the police and CPS and put me in jail for trafficking children. Like,
Yeah,
bitch.
And do
I
you
feel
think
the
they're
same
going to
way.
listen to that at this point? I mean, yeah, it's going to misuse services. It's with DCS. It's going to. Ain't that what they always do?
Yeah.
Hilts?
Yeah, they
DCS
come
is
in. They look. Listen, they
threatening
come in my
children.
house. They come in my house. Look around my house. Say it's a bit cluttered, but it's
Yeah.
it has.
But
You
think
guys
about the
can look around.
children
They
that
usually
really
say
need
it's
help that
live
could
pit.
really be saved while
Yep.
these people are out here playing games with them. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
the actual caseworkers in Summers, they've had to have surgeries and things because of the stress put on it, and the fucking reign of terror they've been under because of everything, and
Yeah.
because of I mean, like this is what y'all are doing to real people, like not you. I mean, like just tragedy pimps out here, and
Oh,
they're you know, I just it's
Karma's coming to some of them.
see, no,
That's
freaking.
what
no. See,
I agree.
hang on. I'm answering somebody in chat here. Miss Jody came up. Needed to get some dates
Hey, do you
corrected
have a
for
book
her
for
personal files right now. And
uh
and now
book
because
for
Jody's here, Ro is now throwing Miss Jody into the mix of all her bullshit.
hey,
Oh, bless it. After it stood up there with our abuser and sharing all it, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, homie, I done called the police on you. First video out of the gates a long time ago. I don't
well,
know what to
so,
tell her.
so that means that she has
Good to
been
see you guys.
reported to tribe too. So that's another reason why they knew her name and they knew her situation.
Yep.
I really did when I first found her and how she was threatening how scary it was against Lawson and his grandchildren.
Yep.
And he's saying she had people going by and knew all his vehicles, his daughter in law's vehicles, and all this, that, and the other, and how many grandchildren and what church, all this stuff. And it was scary. Plus, in that she threatened our abuser and I, and
Yep.
wild things. And she was obviously very attracted to Dawn, and it was weird. And I really did. I called police on her.
She's sick in the
And
head. And
I'm sure Austin knew.
I think when she had that accident with the horse and it duffed her in the fucking head a few times, I think the screws finally fell out.
Oh man, it's really bad. I
I
mean,
mean,
Wait,
the
go ahead.
main reason I don't attack hard.
were
I mean,
these the horses she was abusing
I know that she
and
can
neglecting?
take her, down. Like
I can't blame
Well,
them for being her ass.
listen, listen, listen. I gotta honestly tell you, she was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Horse was picking up
his
on its
hoof,
wild
the
nature,
hoof
and
right
she had to
now
do what
was
she had to
hanging by
do.
skin. Did you guys
It,
see the hoof was hanging by skin? It wasn't even attached to that horse's leg. Like the whole ankle part was broke off.
I'm surprised her sure, well, I'm not. They get along very nicely.
No, they she got a wrench taken over there.
yeah.
You can thank me for
Um,
that.
a lot of people over here, you may have on your channel that don't really get along with you and whatnot, but
Oh,
right
they
now,
don't. I'm not even looking at your chat
well,
because I
I'm just
know
saying.
the people you hang with and I
The
know
only
how
ones
they
that
Well,
are.
out
listen. Here's the
hang
thing,
out
though.
is like
I
Drew
stayed in
or
my lane. I stayed in my fucking lane. I left. Listen, I wasn't talking to. I wasn't talking to Lips. I wasn't talking to Half the people that are back over here, I wasn't talking to any of them. I was doing my own thing, hanging with my kids, making videos with my kids,
I
and
know, and I
then
up.
boom.
Yep, that's just it.
Right.
Is we can't even have a day off. Like, it's sick.
Bro, I
And you can
literally,
turn that around into the case too, if you'd like to. You know what I mean? The same drama that we're doing in our real lives is what I guess she's trying to explain in her real life because this case is her real life.
but listen, here's my thing about it, okay? I literally had to delete YouTube and YouTube Studio out of my fucking phone so I could go on vacation with my kids and family because my shit kept getting blown the fuck up with this dumb bitch running her mouth. I literally took fucking Messenger out, all of it, because I was not doing it because I can't even have a fucking day with my family without this dumb bitch running her dick sucker.
Man, it's like right now I've been trying to take a break and just living on it's so hard to get anywhere, do anything, and even by here not to be followed and it's always like that,
You
even if there's
deserve to have
always
a life. Okay, listen, it's not your fault what happened. Okay? You live down the motherfucking road. What are you
I
supposed
was
to do? Have a fucking camera on
Beverly,
her shit all the
I
time?
meant the people that are talked about, the things that are being talked about, is something she lived. You know what I mean? Like that. Ben Hill is her real life. That's what I meant.
people want to say all kinds of shit about us,
Like
but they
she
don't
knows these
know
people in real
they
life.
don't know what it was like in there around all these people and what kind of proof you have to have
I
in
agree.
order to do something with. And for them, I mean, when you're living in a world where people use services for tit for tat and this the other, and you can watch, them over there doing that with buddies and people who are pissed off, and people come in and out and close and open and close and open.
But it
You
sucks.
know that you're not going to get anywhere unless you have proof. And
Right.
there was something in my stomach and soul not sitting right, and things that already gathered months prior to Summer vanishing that even if it's not connected, that told me something was wrong.
But
And I knew, but there was nothing I could do without proof. And I was trying, even up until days before Summer vanished, trying
look,
so hard to
listen,
find
here's my
something,
thing.
anything.
I got a piece of intel I've been keeping to
I want to know
myself.
what Fred's violation is.
So listen, I got a piece of intel that I've been keeping to myself because to me, it's not my place. I'm not the LE. I'm not the TBI. I'm not the FBI. I'm not even fucking DCS or CPS, wherever the fuck you're from. That's not
Right?
my place to say nothing.
Jay.
Yeah.
But
That's
Look,
that's
Hiltz, if
not
you have
Jay.
anything, just turn it into the feds and LE as long as it's
oh, they
tangible.
already know
You
about it. They already all
know,
know about it. But here's the thing. Tell me how fucking CPS is knocking on fucking neighbors' doors at 1, 2 o'clock in the fucking morning asking about Summer the day she go, and then all of a sudden during the daytime of the same day, fucking she goes missing. Riddle me that one.
I got lots of questions to you, but that's not something I think that we should really get deep into right now.
They had
I
a
don't know who told you that, but I can tell you that ain't none of the neighbors ever said that
I
be a
miss
to
man
me.
to who I know.
I don't know which neighbor or whoever
It could have
you.
been said out of spite too, because you can only believe half of what you hear.
Do you believe that innocent is Tim Mullins, Jody? Okay.
Look, all I know is Dawn and Tim run around with the 75% trophy.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It means that you're being targeted because you're whatever. I don't know. They don't.
Okay.
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 Well, listen. I don't really listen. Not for nothing. I don't really like the. I don't really
I
like
wasn't even
your
home
lot,
when I
the
was
lot,
there.
Ronnie. I don't really care for Don or Candace. But I'm just here. Okay, I'm here. I come up here to protect my kid, and that's what I've been doing. Yeah, back in January, I threw his ass under the fucking bus because he's old enough to know right from wrong, and he chose wrong. And I always told everybody, if I find out the boy's doing something fucked up, I'm gonna make it well known.
I agree.
I just all these kids, Hilts,
I think law enforcement
they're
is taking
traumatized and they're
something
hurt.
bigger.
You can't imagine if I know that my little is traumatized and everything else by situation. I can't imagine what H goes through, whether he puts on a face and bravado for YouTube or otherwise. He was one of the last near Summer,
Yeah, but
and
he's
I
just.
can't imagine what he must go through.
I agree.
Oh no, yeah.
and he needs
You guys gotta
support.
know he flipped
I talk to him all the
right,
time when he's not working. I mean,
right
he
after
works
that
so
happened.
much,
A whole different
it's
kid.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, he
I
was a
mean,
whole
it's
different.
horrible with how much he works.
Well, it's a good thing. It keeps him out of trouble and shenanigans.
But yeah, I think that if law enforcement were to you
With my
know
kids.
dig more into Summer and solve
Yeah.
the case, it will uncover stuff that they've been doing in their system. I don't think they're directly involved with Summer, but I think that
I
whatever
don't know what
happened
else is in there. Don't come in
will
here screaming and yelling. I'm on
stop
live.
things because there was another not Hawkins County, Washington
Don't come in
County
here screaming and yelling. I got to turn my camera off. My kids need to pass by.
because of
Go ahead.
stuff.
You all right? Fix your shirt, please.
So I don't know. I think that the county itself is fucked up, which clearly it is,
Yup.
uh, and that they're too busy trying to cover their own tracks to be doing what they need to be doing here.
Yeah. But I have a question for you, young lady.
Who's young?
Miss Jody here. Is it true that Lawson's son had a missing child on his property shortly before Summer went missing?
No,
Okay.
And
So that's just rumors?
there's nothing to
no,
confirm.
they've got crap mixed up with Carly years prior to
Right.
Summer
Yeah. And
vanishing.
those
Oh, okay.
cases are not tied
And all
together.
it was she disappeared from like the Bulls Gap area there by Simpson.
But she was
Mm-hmm.
found
And he had her.
out.
He was related to her. He took off with her.
Yeah.
And then all the search crews, all the people that come out, they happened to meet one of them, Kendall Lawson, that found,
He got
Carly
that
and the
lost.
Simpson guy together in the van. That was it. And then they're like, oh God, people are kin. And
Yeah.
oh God, it must be Lawson and a pedo ring. And it doesn't. It doesn't mean
Yeah,
shit.
and now they're saying that Lawson was one of the ones that took her, and no, it was her uncle. She lived there at that house with him. There was just a
Mhm.
situation, and he
Yep.
took her.
Now,
And
All
he
right.
wasn't
hiding.
Simpson. He is kin to people,
Yes,
but everybody's kin to everybody. You couldn't put
right,
dots
friend,
and lines
right.
between anybody make it
Well,
clean.
no, I was just asking because it's another dirty rumor flying around, and I figured you live in that area. I mean, it is what it is. Those are your technically.
I've shown receipts for the Carly searches and Fred being a creeper in the woods at the time and weird crap and how Candace was scared because Summer was just a baby and there was somebody in the shed down there because the
Fred's creepy.
Andy Paul character had recently moved out, but she was scared. We couldn't get signal out, so I contacted people that then contacted Hawkins and the searchers. They come out, searched that shed in the middle of the night, cleared it, but they did say the dogs were like we had said that night. They were acting freaking crazy.
Mm.
But then there's Fred online recently saying that some reason he knew about these events and he wouldn't have known about those things unless he was watching from the wood line in the middle of the night. It's
Okay.
rather odd.
Fred, you're saying Fred? Yeah. See, now I have that feeling too that Fred was always usually sneaking around and stuff too because he keeps
He
saying
was. It was known about Fred throughout the entire community, throughout all of our lives. You
he
got
was
to think,
up for
Fred and
days.
him, I've known most of my
He
life.
was up for
Mm-hmm.
days. What do you think about Laura's comment? Laura's comment when she says whatever could have went wrong that day went wrong with Fred.
I think it's mimicking and parroting offline from those of us who say things like perfect storm.
All right.
That's a good response because I mean I
Fred
don't
and
know.
Laura
He
have
said like
been,
he was having problems trying to load the vehicle. He was doing this. He was doing that.
but no, that's the thing. Go back to it. Then it's that they didn't load vehicles. Then it's that they didn't
Yeah,
get
I
there in
know.
time.
That's
And
my
then it's the
issue.
motorcycle and this area.
Yep, that's my
Yeah.
issue. Because when the first time he
They
came
both
out and said
whine and they
that he
both
didn't make it to
since
the
summer
scrapyard.
vanished.
Ooh, wait, what a beautiful girl.
Since
When
summer vanished, they have
yeah,
all
the very first
uh,
time he said that he went to the scrapyard and came back with that car, that doesn't happen when you know how long it takes to get to the scrapyard. You know what time you left. I mean, like it was somebody that allegedly scraps all the time. Wouldn't
it's
take
probably
all
why y'all never get anywhere.
right.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take all day long to do that. So no, Fred in that whole car
It doesn't
situation.
take all. I've already look. You
Right.
Listen, I
can
just have a
I'm
question.
in
you can
agreement with
see
you.
the time the junkyard and the scrap. The two places are
Why is
needing
it
press
only? Why
cars.
is it just now
Yeah.
being brought up? That was a
It's no
question I
wonder
asked
this
so long.
place never gets answers or questions answered around here. I mean, I
Well,
don't
he's
know how.
late to the party.
Well,
Like
listen.
right now, Pete Prayer Garden's asking about Pete. Marlena told me about Pete 2 years ago. I didn't feel the need to have to blast him online. For one, I don't want my name tied to that when he finds out. And two, like it's just
Look,
another.
everybody needs to leave that family, everybody else alone.
Right,
Pete's just
right.
another deceased person they're blaming crap on.
Yeah,
They,
but
much like Cindy, are
yep.
throwing shit at everybody. And I think
Not to let him
it's
do
this
much because I don't
place.
want them to find out who he is. Like let
Jesus,
them
no one.
Right.
research, you know. Let them look themselves because like this is
I
just
got
No,
something. No,
No,
not
no,
you.
talking
no,
about me?
no.
Crystal crime time. Crystal crime time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
No,
now
it's
I got
crystal
summoned. What did I get
crime
summoned for?
consequences or something.
that's another one. If you ever want to see one of the worst critters around Summer's case, that's it. And what
Yeah.
she's done to
Girl,
destroy.
there's so many.
Okay.
It's unreal.
Woo, for a minute there, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, well, what the fuck did I do?
No, 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 no.
I'm like,
No, I'm sorry. This
Dippy,
point,
okay,
Hold
lunchtime.
on.
My bad.
hang on a minute. Let me
You're
say
fine.
this. Dippy is not Heather Lynn. Dippy
No.
is Dippy Escapes. She's not a total bitch. She's a really nice person, and she
I'm just
gives
a little
everybody the
naive.
benefit of the doubt. She's a little
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
naive when it comes to believing people.
Yeah.
Huh?
has
Oh
she
no.
separated from Cher like cotton candy?
Yep.
No.
No, she's not from Sharon Cotton Candy. No, she doesn't associate with him.
Uh-uh.
No, ma'am. No.
And she all the time, but is she where's Dippy standing on
I'm neutral, but I don't
mom?
talk to a lot
Dippy
of
is very
creators.
neutral. Dippy tries to
More
get
so
along
than
with
not.
everybody, Jody.
He hates my ass.
Yeah.
You should
Most,
see the catalog
Who?
comment.
most of us don't really care about the drama. We just trying to get to the end
Wait,
of it,
wait,
but we have
hold
to
on.
suss out the drama first.
Who did you say hates you, Jody?
Dippy.
No, I don't hate you.
Okay, make chicken
She
nuggets.
said lip. Lip.
Uh,
Lip. As in your
no.
lips.
Like
No,
I don't
No.
know you, so I can't hate you. That's my thing.
I
Dippy, I mean, forever has been around the streets talking shit about me. I don't care though, but I mean, it's like
You're talking
Are you
about
saying dip? Are you
lippy or
saying
lip?
lippy or dippy?
Lippy.
Dippy
No,
escape.
Dippy?
that's me.
Dippy
Yeah.
escapes? She's not
Yeah,
been around chats talking shit about you.
No, we just usually stay
I
out of
don't
it.
talk shit about anybody unless they talk shit about me first.
Now listen, I'll tell you this much. I may come up here screaming a bitch out, but Dippy's the exact opposite. She's way bypast me. She is nice to mofos that I would stomp the fucking mud hole in them. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm a country bitch. I will put up against you what you put up against me. You want to throw that fucking fake bitch shit out? I'll throw you some fake bitch shit out, and
what
I'll
you're
promise
saying
you,
Appalachian female versus Southern, but
I'm a
right?
fucking mix, baby.
But no, I'm not. I mean, I can be a bitch, but I try not to be to anybody involved.
She
You know,
isn't.
Oh my God, is Liz really using the R word? Never mind, don't answer it. She really is.
When we talk about Roe, it's basically no holds bar.
yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, when it comes to knowledge and road, Jody, stay the
Oh,
fuck away. Stay 100 miles
Oh,
away from
I
that
done told the
heifer.
world that goofball had 3 subs, and I found her thing, and then I reported it to law enforcement. Her that nobody should build her, and look what they did. Look what they did. They built her, and now she's just out here. Look, that
Running
woman
that
is.
trap.
I'm sorry, I found her
Yes,
over a year ago.
I agree with you, Jody. 100%. She is fucking dangerous. Like lunatically dangerous. I agree
Yeah,
with you on that one. But
and they.
no, I've got Dippy coming in. We've got a whole slew of us coming in for Summer's Day. And I'd totally love to sit down and have a cup of coffee with you, or just maybe a cup of ice or whatever you choose.
Uh-oh. Did we lose her?
It depends on my health conditions and
One of
how
those
the blood
42-ounce cups
is
of
going.
drink.
Yeah,
We have
I know
issues.
you may not want to go to Summer's Day, but we could pop by a Waffle House or something and just chit chat.
It causes too much distraction, and we hold space for her every day. People are like, why aren't you there? Man, we're here every day. Me and Little were there the other day. It's
Yeah.
still 2 days. And the
And that's
thing is,
one thing that pisses me off for you is they keep dragging your kids in this shit, and that's not cool at all. That's not
they
cool at
did.
all.
Fred did so again, and they did so in a certain Facebook run by certain characters around here in these streets for 3 years. He put out shit
Mhm.
about yesterday it's already been debunked, and they've tried to put that on Hunter and others too. But it's yesterday on my eldest birthday they tried that and tried to trigger me. I'm like, all right, then I'll put out receipts on Fred, and I did last night. And his truck thing and his lies about Summer instantly as soon as she vanished, and I don't know, Laura and Fred looking a little weird these days, even to me. I mean, like, I'm like, bro, you just need to either shut the entire hell up or you're being set up by tragedy pimps, or I don't know what's happening, but keep fucking around and finding out, bro.
I don't even like saying that phrase anymore. I used to, but I don't no more. I be
It
holding
was
that shit in.
like, I came with that, like, and people, I remember at first, I was like, and they didn't get it. It was like, they put it on the DV merch. That's weird, right? And this tragedy pimp crew didn't quite get it cueing them, and everybody else was thought age. It was like I came with a woman. Well, I told y'all not to. I gave you fair warning. I wasn't some dumb bitch from Holler, So I ran and found out. Yeah, it didn't hit them until it's too late. Don't hunt me down, damn deer and woodline and my
Don't
children.
fuck with my kids, number one. You fuck with my kids, I'm gonna take your ass down real quick.
That's what they were doing. That's how they pulled us in when I figured out what had went down and how, things were going and how far embedded they were and how we'd been hunted. And then they used my that was it. You do not fuck around and find out wrong bitch from wrong holler and you expect everybody to be dumb as rocks. I wasn't the one. Don't, And I made it on promise on my Facebook. And people think my channel is Creative Summer. It's not. I told them I will hunt you to the ends of the earth for doing what you've done in and around Summer's case, what you're doing with the scamathons, everything else, how you're doing in cases. That was the reason I jumped to YouTube and to control my own content and to speak out about DV and such. And Summer when and where felt like. So people forget that. They don't think that clip and that me. I was pretty heated. I was like, look, I will hunt you to the ends of the earth. Watch me. And I'm in it. And then I made the jump to YouTube with my own channel instead of their panels and Facebook.
Right. Well, just like I said, I'm normally not a bitch. Don't get me wrong, but like, I come up on panels, somebody start fucking screaming at me, and they yelling at everybody else. I'll run a bitch off real fast. Come on, Andrew. Have you met one that can out fucking? Have you met one that? Have you met one that out talk me yet, Andrew?
No, I just been sitting here doing things in the background. That's all.
Sis, who came up here? Who came up here?
Lips was up here. Lips was screaming like a motherfucker, and then she started telling me to shut up. Now, Dippy, you know when you tell me to shut up, what happens, right? But Dippy, you know what happens when when you know what happens when somebody tells me to shut the fuck up.
That's Lips. We all know how Lips is.
Because that's rude. Like, I don't give a fuck how Lips is. She evidently don't know how Southern women's raised, because you don't tell a bitch to shut up, because that bitch will come at you fucking 10 times harder. And bitch, let me tell you something. She called me a lot of things, but fuck her. And she's the one that had her baby.
I said that
like, she had her kid jacking off a doll on YouTube. It was not me. I'm just saying. That's all I gotta fucking say. After I found that shit out about her, I don't want no more association with her, because that shit is not cool. You do not have to teach your son to jack off. They will learn that shit naturally on their own. I got 2 boys. I don't have to fuck with either one of them to do that shit. They know what they doing on their own. That's crazy.
That's not true.
And then those pieces.
I don't give a fuck what she says. There's damn video proof of it.
I don't know if Nick still has a bunch of pieces up or vids or not, but she had a bunch of them compiled. But I mean, Lips back there screaming at her little, making her cry, telling her to get out. She's on. I mean, I don't even know. I've never talked like it, like, bro.
I know Lips' knowledge is into it and Rose into it, and it kind of pulled us into it, and she's talking shit about all of us. But my point is this:
everybody else and their kids and there, man, that one's a whole mess. Like the rest of them want to do that to everybody else.
Just because
it's wild.
Just because we got a common fucking enemy, don't make me your friend.
Last month, authorities search crews.
The hell?
Andrew's playing us some police
that was
shit, I guess.
I went to
I
the
think that
wrong.
was Ansley at the 2-year mark.
I went to the wrong one. I'm trying to get to the
Dippy's
chat.
not a bitch, Jody. I don't know where that come from or what was seen or said, but Dippy is not that kind of. She's not that kind of person. Like I bitch at her all the time. You're too fucking naive. You're too nice to people, and you let too many people in your life that you shouldn't be letting into. Like as a matter of fact, we had this same conversation the other night. She got really upset with me because she thought I was mad, and I wasn't mad, and all this shit and that shit. But I'm just one of them that throw tough love at you. I'll tell you, if I can't be your friend, tell you gonna walk in a pile of shit, then I ain't much of a friend to you, you know? So therefore, I ain't gonna like I'm not gonna say
Not a problem,
Dippy's
Cat.
not that type of person. She's really not.
What the hell?
Well, let's
Lips,
leave the kiddos out of it, please.
pumping out bullshit. Look, she's straight in your chat saying, see, it's okay to talk about my kids as JSB has hers around pedos daily.
I love
Where
you.
is pedo around me daily,
Kids
Lips?
out of it,
Mom,
please.
All
what
right,
do you
I'll-
mean?
What's
Why am
pedo
I
day?
Oh,
First off,
Lord,
I've
now.
got a question. What the fuck's pedo day? I'm just lost on that. Who has pedo day and where's that located? I'm kind of lost on that one because
I'd
I be
like
doing
to
that.
know where the
Some
pedos are around
people
my
believe
I
they're
mean, you know, what the fuck
Seriously,
is that?
look at her lying through her lying lips right now. Why are you hiding your daughter, JSB? I'm not hiding.
All right,
What
can
the
we not
hell do
bring
you
kids
mean by
up,
that?
please?
You mean why don't I have them on YouTube every day? I don't know, doing weird shit with dolls or screaming at them, or I time out like a good decent parent and I walk off screen and maybe people are watching instead of screaming at them, or
Not
Mm-hmm.
not
everybody puts their
within
kids
the
on
room. Like,
YouTube.
what
Just
is the
saying.
difference, bro?
Well, when you put that shit out there, you know you got to pay the ultimate price for it. Because when
And then she
everybody's seen that shit, they don't forget it, people.
Now is
that right
not
there
the
is
time.
how she affects Summer's case in our real lives by lying like that. She's saying that I have pedos around my child every day, hoping that somebody will pick that up and call, do whatever. There are no pedos around my child every day or at all, period. See, that's the shit
And
Lips and other people's children and witnesses around Summer's case.
well,
That's
now it's like this. You're talking about a 2-minute clip. It don't make a fuck if it was 2 minutes or 60 seconds, baby. It should have never been on YouTube. Should have never been on YouTube. Period. I've worked with
what
and call DCS, check my background, do whatever you got to do. But like I've worked with children all my life in childcare and schoolhouses. But it's like this: you don't put your kids out there like that because in the future you're embarrassing the fuck out of them.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. I do what I want.
You're a fucking retard.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, Ericon, you're so fucking crazy. You're a damn
that's
fool.
talking about. Everybody calls Roe whatever, but Lips and them are just as bad. Look at this and look at what she's willing to do and to lie, saying I have pedo daughter every day and all this other stuff and to put out there falsely, which creates chaos. That wasn't she just saying is a bad thing around Summers, but she's participating in just right now.
All right.
Dippy, I just came up because like I wanted to talk to Jody Sue, couldn't get a word in edgewise because Lips started screaming. Then she told me to shut the fuck up and it went from there. Now you're caught up because you know nobody don't tell me to shut the fuck up. You know
Lips,
better.
if I can't take it, don't dish that, whatever. I'm not lying on you where you are lying on me and you're putting out false information around me, my children, like you've always done and targeted my children. You have a real problem with children, Lips. I'm just going to tell you that you have no problem hurting them, much like CZ and the rest, and no problem putting shit on them and acting like there's people doing things to them, and then there you are having yours.
All right. Well, listen.
Like,
We're not gonna.
Oh,
get on
baby.
Lips right
By
now.
far, Lips. Let me tell you something, honey. I am a highly fucking intelligent woman. I put your ass down, didn't I? You got the fuck off panel, didn't you? You can sit there and chat and run your mouth about me all you want, baby girl. But when it comes to fucking intelligence, I got your ass beat by a fucking 10-mile radius. Try me. Try me, sweetheart. Call DCS on me in my town. Them motherfuckers will come out here and they will see everything is in perfect fucking check. And I'll tell you why, baby girl, because I run a fucking daycare. I work in schoolhouses. Go ahead, run my fucking background, baby girl. Only thing you're going to find is a speeding ticket from 16 fucking years old. And that's it, sweetheart.
And
You ain't
Heather's
got
no
shit.
There's garbage down here. Nobody ever
Now,
gave.
I can't say nothing about Heather Lynn. I don't know her. I don't know Heather Lynn well enough to say anything about her. She has never attacked me as far as anything. She's been really nice to me. But now, as far as the other one, if she hadn't told me shut the fuck up, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But she wouldn't quit screaming long enough for somebody just to say fucking hello.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
I'm just gonna turn it off. Chat. It's distracting. Obsessed freaks are obsessed freaks, man.
Yeah, well, don't even look at it because you know what? If she don't want to hear what you got to fucking say, there's an exit button and you can go on out.
They're obsessed and they want to do whatever they want to do, and they know they've been around Summer facing all of us and false safe what they're still doing, as you can hear, and they have real problems, man, and just as bad. Right.
She thinks she affected me by calling me a dumbass. Baby, if you ain't got no more words, just give it up. Give it up, sweetheart. Give it up. Somebody was just trying to calm you the fuck down to talk normally because nobody could understand what the fuck you saying screaming like that. No way. You up here screaming like a damn wild banshee. What the fuck's wrong with you? Calm the fuck down if you want to talk. Act like a
And
normal human being.
you notice it only starts happening when I was talking to Hiltz calmly and trying to get real, date times, things like that, and then lips start for garbage, talking and all that. But then they'll say JSB came up and caused chaos, but I didn't. I just had a couple questions, and then she starts her stuff like, why, man?
Like a normal human being.
You notice it only starts happening. Like, seriously. Wow.
Yeah, well, you're right, Lips. It may be great content for you because God knows you can't make up your fucking own. Sorry. Truth's the truth, and it hurts sometimes, darling. You know? Mama always said, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen, girl. Just saying. Jody, don't pay no attention to that fucking chat. Sit up here and talk to us. Fuck that shit. They ain't no sense in looking at that shit because you know why? They is zero fucking.
Oh, I was just making
content.
sure that over here it's recording it so that,
Yeah.
Fine
Well,
day,
it's like
fine day.
I'm not a content creator at all. I'm not here for no fucking content. I'm here simply because I wanted to fucking say hello, but it turned into all this because somebody couldn't shut their fucking mouth long enough to say anything, and she told me to shut up. So, but anyway, that's besides the point. You wouldn't have this problem over on Dippy's channel because that bitch, I have a wrench and she would fucking get timed out so fucking fast.
I hate seeing rooms cleansed, but I also don't like the ones that are like if you've seen, when Chris went up on Smileys and other things, it's they let all the hate run to and nothing good, and they do that as a form of manipulation. I don't like cleansed rooms either, but now I know it sounds ironic and hypocritical considering my own chat, but we're us, and they do come just troll the hell out of us constantly, and I don't have to put up that on my own, They want
Lips doesn't come.
What is she talking
Thank
about?
God.
What the hell?
She don't come to your channel. Thank God. Whew. That's a fucking relief. Anyway.
I don't,
girl,
not very many people come to my channel, and I really don't give a damn who does and who doesn't come. That's just how it is. Like,
and I just promise you this, Lip, she ain't gonna let nobody run over her fucking sis. I promise you. Or you did.
No, my sis has access to everything on my channel, so
that's right, bitch.
I can't.
And that's because. And why is that? Because
that just
sounds because I'm fucking trustworthy. Because I don't lie. I don't fucking steal, and I don't cheat, and I don't fucking make shit up. I don't fuck with her channel. Yeah. That's right. Even if I piss her off. Do what?
Are you all going to Warriors when you come in, or
going?
I live about 45 minutes. I live about 45 minutes from you.
Can you take that thing out of my face, please, Andrew, before I knock the shit out of you?
Nope.
Andrew, come on, be good.
I can't even see my damn self.
You want? Listen here.
Be good. When we come
I'm
down,
talking about the thing on the screen, you dumbass.
Oh, what Ericon said? Fuck that. It can sit there.
we're all coming in on they're all coming in on the
I will be
13th,
there on the
around
12th.
about 12th, except
You know,
Dippy.
I'm the only one coming in early, but I don't know where you got. Honestly, Jody, I don't know where you got that I talk shit about you, because anytime somebody mentions you in my chat, I'm like, no, we're not talking about JSB. Like, I don't allow them to
Yes,
talk.
ma'am. Yes,
And not
ma'am.
because if it's not because I like you or don't like you, I don't know you for one. I'm not. This is the
I
first
will
time we've
say this
ever
though.
been face
There
to
was
face.
a point. There was a
But
point where you was talking about the barrels. About the shit in the barrels. We did find that
I was
hilarious. I'm not
bringing
gonna lie.
I was again.
I'm
Me
just
and my
saying.
I
son
don't.
said it.
That's the thing.
I am such a
Foster
flip
put that
anyway.
out about
I'm
me
just
to
saying
hide
this.
what they're really hiding on
But
125.
it is
And
what it is at this point.
That was
Okay,
a
wait.
reason.
Everybody listen. That was a rumor. Let's let her talk about that. Exactly now what that was a rumor.
and it when he did that, it was to, embarrass or whatever. But had the truth been told at all, and him and his family not using that to hide other shit on 125 as another thing. Anyway, the truth is that I was going through radiation, and my radiologist and cancer and oncologist and all them, because well water, folks. Okay, um, I was advised to store and contain it, to have a specialized company come pick it up. Otherwise, it contaminates the well water, not just for 125, but the entire area as the water goes out. We have a cluster of cancer patients there, several of whom have died. I'm really the only survivor in Ben Hill and that area right there. There are many of us, and as you can see, several have passed even since our vanished of cancer. It's not a joke. It's not funny. And I did what was advised to do by my medical professionals. It was to keep others safe and the water uncontaminated by radiation. That's
Okay, and that's
not,
probably a funny thing to hear for a lot of people.
yeah,
That's something
that's
that
not
nobody's had to
funny.
deal with.
It was
I know
made to
it's
be,
not funny, ha ha,
and
but it
see, the
was put
thing
out
is,
to humiliate you.
they have to sit for so long to let the radiation sort of do its own thing. Then they're picked up by the company, right? And in between that time, summer vanishes, so they could not be picked up, right? You get what I'm saying? They had to remain there, and searchers were well aware of them. All the things were done. It ain't cute. Monster tried to use it as a form of abuse and embarrassment out here. I'm not embarrassed in the least. It had to be that way in order to keep other people, the area, and the waterways safe. End of story.
Well,
And anybody
there
who
you
wants
fucking
to
go.
say that's funny or whatever, that a cancer patient was trying to keep her neighborhood and everybody else safe, and all this, from getting doses of fucking radiation and cancer treatment and medicines and this and the other, well, you're an ass. You know what I mean? And Monster did that, our abuser. You watched him try to use that as a form of further abuse online and to embarrass and to hide what he and his family are truly hiding on 125. So, F him and everybody else.
Can I ask a question? Why does his parents have like 30 of them barrels lined up against their what the hell is it called? Garage. Because when I was there in 2020, we
I'm
went.
not, but when he worked at certain places, he was allowed to take the red barrels and otherwise, and blue ones and everything else.
Yeah.
And he sold them. He does sell them usually $25 a piece. Though that is not where the red barrel over on 110 come from. That came from a place on the Parkway. I have pictures of it. That's why that was written on, all this other stuff. But I have pictures and Facebook posts of Monster. He had them listed online for sale for long times, but that's probably why. And everybody in the South has damn burn barrels and
And I
barrels
can
they
attest to that because I work at a company where they do give away those barrels. And what the reason they give them away, Dippy, is simply so that they don't have to dispose of them and pay somebody to take them. So naturally, a company will give them away to get rid of them to somebody,
I
so they
was trying
don't have to
to,
pay for the
I
expense of
was
getting
just
rid of them.
wondering why when we went past his mama's house that there was like, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 of them lined up against the garage. And I was like, well, that's kind of odd.
No, he sells them, and they also have them there for burn barrel stuff too. But
Right.
around here,
Yeah.
you always have like burn barrels. You have storage barrels. You have the barrels. Like you usually use them here. Like you change oil and stuff on your cars and things, right? You pour it in the
Uh-huh.
barrel. When you get it full, then you take it off to place that accepts
I've
oils and
seen
things.
that.
So
Hmm.
it's not
I've seen
usually
that.
off in the least, and those barrels are very sought after. They're a thing, but this place is like, oh, the barrels mean some are for sale. There's children, and I'm queuing on Wayfair. And it's not.
But so did he actually sell that barrel or give that barrel to the Wellses that had the for
No,
sale on it? Just
no, that came from a different place on the Parkway. Another guy who had some for sale. He had a bunch out there, and I have
hmm
pictures of stuff at the time. No shit, weirdly enough, but I only have it because I was chasing clouds in the weather and taking pictures of the weather,
well,
and I happened to have enough with that barrel. But yeah, I mean, Don and them stopped and bought that barrel from those people on the Parkway.
can I
But
ask you another
Yeah.
question? I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question, and this is going to be something that may take your breath away. But can you give me any more information about Summer as far as how she was and what she liked versus that she liked to spin around and she liked to twirl? I mean, what was Summer's like? I mean, what kind of girl was Summer, Jody? You fixed her boo boos whenever she was hurt because you put out. I saw the messages you put out where Candace would ask you to come fix her foot, or she was this, or she was sick, or that. So you've played nursemaid this summer, and I know in that situation from keeping children in my life, you do get attached. I can see it on you. You got attached to Summer very early on because you had things to her, but what kind of girl was Summer?
we were all tired or hanging out or something. But I mean, it's like it wasn't like that. I was not around Summer as much as I was the boys throughout the years. I did babysitter and things like that from an infant onward, advice, parenting stuff. And went. So it blew my mind, man. I didn't realize how many kids Candace had and it was like, why in the
Huh?
world do I have two? And this woman who's had like 80 asking me, she should know more than I do about parenting, but
Oh,
Oh, I'm still here.
But with Summer,
beat the hell out of you.
there's a lot I don't say because I
Bad
know
girl.
this.
This is why I want to have coffee.
It's
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I thought I muted myself.
You're okay, sis. Did, this is why I want to have coffee, or for you to be on a neutral panel where somebody's not like you're not having to fight with somebody in a chat and we could actually have a conversation.
everything in Summer's life was not sunshine and rainbows, and everybody wants to think of this, and
What kid does have a rainbows and sunshine life? I mean, if they
No
do,
kid does, but
a spoon in
she
their mouth.
she and her
if
brothers
anybody
were
knows, this woman does. She was
I'm
right
not
there with
saying,
them.
I'm not saying she don't. I
you know
don't know.
there,
Go
there's a
ahead,
whole
Jody.
lot in her life that was sad and appalling, and domestic violence and all the things, and terror and fear, and
What do you mean
not.
by all the things? I hear you say that a lot. What's all the things mean? I hear you say that quite often.
I mean, just you're. It's just like my kids or any of the others. They're all in these environments. At times to where they're around monsters, man,
While you're
and
off,
abuse,
hold on.
and
Check my mail.
everything is not sunshine and rainbows, and you hear,
Butterflies and horses. Mhm.
and I'm sure that you know it's like my kids sure wanted there to be. I know that Candace and hers obviously would have loved sunshine and rainbows and butterflies too, and but there's a great deal of the memories around Summer that have to do with tears and hearing her afraid and her brother's afraid and them trying to protect Candace and
Go.
there's so many things, but Summer was always like, I don't know, you could tell in her eyes, like she had the wiring she could pick up. She very much
Really?
read
No,
people.
every little stupid
You know
fuck
what I mean?
picked up on my headphones, right?
Yeah.
And it's bad enough
Did
they are
did
threatening cops
did
and everything else,
Summer
but not act
did
like
Summer like to?
fella.
Hey Andrew, mute for a second. I'm that bitch. I'll tell that damn owner to mute. Anyway, did Summer could she read and those type was she ready to go to school? Was she
I don't know
excited
that.
about school?
I'm sure she was excited about school, but I mean, I know the boys always were. I'm sure she was excited, but I'm not
I know
sure that
this is
she.
heartbreaking. I'm sorry. I live close. My son was born close to her at the same
Aren't-
time.
Candace and them aren't the types to do that. It's like Candace even. She would send me the boys, report cards and all these other things to try to help, because she couldn't understand them and things, or
Hmm.
uh, other things. So I'd have to explain things like that. So I I highly doubt she was able to read and things, unless Robin or somebody else has been teaching her Grandis.
Hmm.
Um, I highly doubt
Do you
that.
feel was Candace a little bit? Did she just not saying that Candace was a bad mother in any way. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge anybody. Don't get me wrong. I don't judge because I don't know you guys personally. Now, if I knew you personally, I might judge. But here's the thing. Was Candace I feel like maybe that Candace might be as far as maybe have a touch of autism or be on the spectrum of some sort or just a little slow, or was she
I'm
just
hearing online.
did
She's
she have a
not,
drinking problem highly at the time, or yeah, I saw
and
those eyes. Well, I mean, I'm not putting Candace down because we all live life and we all have hard times. Like I said, I'm not here to put anybody down. I want to know more about that baby. Do what?
something changed with addictions and everything else prior to Summer vanishing.
Hmm.
Because it was up after dark. That was unusual in all the years. I mean, Candace is usually passed out by dark or right at. Um, and then something changed right before Summer had vanished, where she was up very late at night and out and doing things. It was very strange. So I don't know, but I just know Summer. She tried to keep up the boys. She obviously there's just so many things there, but I mean, I think it's more of
I know this is hard for you to talk about. I know it is.
and she did. She loved dirt. And she loved outdoors. And she loved, playing full tilt roar. You know what I mean? And she
Did
was
she?
absolutely very shy and sweet, but she was also full of fucking fire. And she really would smack a motherfucker down. Like, you know what I mean? Like
In
she would, but that, it's just and somehow they're being raised and what they're seeing was rubbing off things. Like it's why I don't touch on a whole lot. You could not only see it, you could hear it, and that's not
uh
any of those children's faults.
well,
It's
that's true. I mean, well, let me
but
ask you this. A belated birthday to your son. I know that's a big one, especially with him being in the military. Thank him for his service. God bless his little heart. I know that's hard as a mom. I've got one that's 21 and going to medical school. So, I could completely not deal with what you're dealing with right now. I'd be flipping the hell out every day. So, kudos to you for that. Let me ask you this though. Did Damien did your son kind of go? I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. Did your son go to the military to try to escape some of this bullshit that was going on around you? Or
Oh,
was
you
that just
mean
something he had always wanted to do?
in the way that he was abused and taught to talk shit around Monster in the
I'm talking
recording?
about the whole 9 yards, the monsters, the whole summer ordeal. Was like the military something that he was always interested in, or is it just something that one day he comes and said, "Mom, I've signed up, I'm going."
Yeah, in ways he was always interested. It's like me when I was a kid. I wanted to join. Monster kept me from doing so. I was going into the Marine Corps. My
Mhm.
family has all done the military thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. My son, his military service, all that, his decisions, etc. I know that he'd always, the goal was to go to school to get a tech degree and a college degree.
Mhm.
That's still the plan. But I know why people ask that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like you asking that. If he was just trying to get away from all
I'm so
school, from
sorry.
that
I
makes it
didn't mean.
sound.
I didn't mean it. Let me rephrase that. Was it, just the stress from all the shit from like everything he'd been through with his father versus, people just
Being
acting crazy as
tragic.
hell around you with that. Yeah, I didn't mean for it to sound that way. I do
Well,
apologize.
yeah. Well,
What you have and what this
I
case
hate to
feels,
cut you off, but
you
I
have
gotta
a
go to dinner.
media
So
released young adult from an extremely abusive situation for his entire life that then
Mhm.
was on by a monster he had just gotten away from within weeks and suddenly
Oh,
made
God
my
love him.
family got a job right beside of their home in order to, and get right back
Yeah.
and around so he could use
Oh
him to make
yeah.
a tragedy pimp on and so he could pull information from my son about what I and Little might know so then he could
Oh my
feed it out
God.
and chasing. And my
Uh-huh.
eldest was fully aware of that and how he was being used by Monster, though the recordings, talking shit about me. But then he come here and be like, "I'm sorry, Mom. Monster and them got me again. They did it." It's how he's always been used by Monster and Monster's parents to fuck with me.
Right.
And he knows that if
Yeah.
he does shit, then, you know what I mean? And I was fully aware, of what it was like, but he's,
Did your heart not
it's
hit your feet when he said, "Mom, I've signed up"? Like, did your heart hit your feet? Like, oh God, here we go. With everything going on in the world outside of everything, with all this talk of possibly going to war and shit and everything going on like that.
you all seen my live on it, and then the tragedy pimps made it a thing and acted like I wanted it. I forced him to go into service and acted like,
Oh shit!
what
Come on,
was
you
he
can't
saying?
force a kid into the service.
And that I made him sign up, and that I hoped he died so I could get his money. And
Oh my God, I never heard that. I'm so sorry. That
that,
is
that,
bullshit.
that was Penny and Tiffany and the rest of the crew. Yeah, it's over there on my channel and videos when they did that shit to us. And made something beautiful into this moment, and also not because I mean part of it was to escape the bullshit
Yeah.
triangulation he was being
Well, did
pushed
he have
into.
a lot of friends being homeschooled and all? Because I've been interested in homeschooling my son, and I'll be honest with you. The
You're going
the
too far into none of my children's
Okay, I'm
personal.
sorry. I was talking to you about homeschooling.
And he
Did
did. He
did you
did.
have
They
problems?
did have friends. We did go out. But there's no
Like
need to go.
I'm scared to death to
I
homeschool mine for that reason.
know this, and I'm not going to talk about him. I came here to
Yeah.
protect.
Okay, I got you.
Nothing in this line of questioning has shit to do with Summer, her case, her
Oh
life.
no 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 no
What?
no! We just got off track. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get
No,
off track. I really
that
didn't.
you're
I
aiming towards
apologize for that.
don't like it. Why do you need to know anything about my son or their
No,
school?
no, I wasn't. I don't need to know nothing about your son. I was like more for myself. I about forgot for a minute it was on panel. I'm thinking about homeschooling my son, and I was like worried about my social, like getting into the socialization skills. That is all I was worried about.
That ain't it.
But there's ways around it. No, baby, I promise you, I have no ulterior motive. I have. You were like a loving mother. I can tell that about you right off the bat. Like you loved your kids. You love your kids like I love my kids. I have no doubt about that. Um, what like I guess that was more for my. I'm fixing to switch to homeschooling, and I'm kind of scared to because I don't know if I'll be possibly able to pull it off. I don't know if I'm smart enough to, if I can provide the right things. And I was like, as a mother, is it really hard to? Is it really hard to do? It's like
It is. Yes.
yeah, like I didn't mean to like we can talk about that off camera. I'm sorry. I did not mean that was nothing to do with your son. That was just me personally because I've been talking to him about homeschooling because of all the shit that goes on in these schools anymore and the
So
people that works in them.
that too was a form of abuse in the way of boxing all of us by
Oh
monsters
no, no, no.
according to that and shit. So either way,
I'm
the plan,
sorry. I'm
and
so
it was a
sorry.
final and firm way to say fuck you to. There was all kinds of things in there with that, but yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah,
It is
it's
hard,
not easy. Hmm.
and
So you
yeah.
wouldn't recommend it completely? In other words, you wouldn't completely recommend it.
Actually, I would as long as you are able to actually
Be there,
and
pretty
to
much, be present.
do that
Well,
in
I
an
tell you what, let's stop this conversation here. I'll pause that there. Let's no longer talk about that or homeschooling. I got off the beaten path, um, simply because of other situations. But I'd love to talk to you like in person because like I don't care to show my face on camera and like now I really look like the renegades of hell.
and to insert this in here. Yeah, when law enforcement tells you all there's reams and reams and reams of data and it's all, the devices and all that, that
Yeah.
doesn't include all of our data throughout the entire day, and that even in any court setting, I can prove
Hmm.
that I and little and eldest were exactly where we said we were. We were
Uh
in
huh.
no time gaps open to have done anything.
Oh, honey,
They
I never even for a moment thought your little or your son. Like, I've always been the one to say, hey, I believe that, like, if there's one thing I believe you said that 100% I believe is when you said you heard a scream on that fucking mountain, I believe you heard that scream. I 100% believe you heard that scream. And I've always
but
said that,
they
no
always
matter how many haters come at me, I've said
always
that.
just me, but they thought there were others that heard that, not just.
Yeah.
But they girls
But the
that
others won't come out, right? The others won't say it.
I mean,
That's
obviously it was,
usually the case.
but
Usually
they
it's
always
the
make
case in
fun
a
of that
small
screen.
town.
But the thing is that there are other things we've seen and witnessed that they and know that, and obviously at the very least are part of the timeline when we stop it cold at 6-9 plus. So you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I get
But
what
they
you're saying.
concentrate on a scream.
Yeah. I'm going to stick something in the back chat for you. I want you to holler at me if you feel comfortable. Like, I'm not out to get you, but I would love to touch up with you. Like, when we come down. And this is my name, and I don't care. I've doxed myself 1,000 times, girlfriend. But I would love to get like if I would
Probably
love for
still
you to come
outside.
over in a
Put your
neutral
best hand.
area
Go get it.
and just talk to us for a little bit sometime or other. I'm not going to sit up here and like make. I don't want you to feel like I'm badgering you because I'm really not. But I would love to talk to you about the homeschooling shit because I'm really thinking about doing it. But in the hindsight, my son just got through testing for gifted shit, and he's come out and they're wanting to stick him in a gifted program now. And so I'm kind of like leery of that. But I would love to talk to you about that
I
outside of this.
suggest,
Who the
So I
fuck
don't want you to
blocked
think
innocent?
I
I
wouldn't.
suggest,
No, I didn't block nobody.
No. But listen, I have to let you ladies go. I have to get dinner ready. Wife is gonna be here in about 10 minutes.
You better get on it, puppy.
I suggest
Jody
this.
Sue.
It takes a real man to take care of his old lady after a long day of work.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to touch base with like a mother that had actually done it and pulled it off, and you seemed successful with it. So yeah,
Definitely. But all right,
definitely would
ladies.
love to hear from you. Thank you,
Uh,
Andrew. Sorry I
not
blew
a
up your
problem.
panel.
Not a problem. Y'all have a good day. I will be back up probably tomorrow. But not a problem. Everybody have a good